Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Monday morning. It is now the 22nd day of July 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from a pretty warm weather office, home weather office today. And we do have more hot days ahead. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, likely going to see temperatures over 100. Some of those days may be over 105 again as we continue with this very hot month. There are some signs that we may be seeing some cooling maybe by the weekend and for early next week. I'll show you more on that in just a second. But what I want to start with this morning is just a little perspective on this month. So these are the daytime highs in Sacramento so far this month. As you can see, we did have that little bit of heat as we went through the end of last week, 104, 107, 104, and then yesterday only 96. So we've had heat wave, a break for a day, heat wave, break for 3 days, heat wave, break for a day, and now we're in for another likely 4-day stretch. So far this month, we have had 16 days with temperatures over 100. The record for number of days over 100 in the month of July is 17. So we're likely going to pass that and probably head up to 20 days over 100, and that will likely set us up to be the hottest month ever. The average temperature for the month right now is 85.7. The old record is 81.9, and we would have to see daytime highs average over the next 10 days. It would have to average something like 92 degrees for daytime highs, and we're just not going to do that. So that's why we are likely going to be seeing the warmest month on record. Also, we'll also keep an eye on the temperatures in the 90s. So far, of course, every day this month has been over 90. We've only run the table on the month of July once. That was back in 2017. We had all 31 days over 90. Also, for the temperatures over 100, we're now up to 25 on the year, which is about average for the total year. And last year, for total, we came in with 23. So with this month being really hot and with another hot stretch coming up, you can see that we're going to be setting some records in terms of the hottest month. Whether or not we get to the most number of days over 100, which I believe is 41. Let me check that. I think we did 44 rather. Back in 2022, we did 44. Whether or not we get to that remains to be seen. All right, let's see what's happening this morning. And as you can see, we have mainly clear skies. There is some smoke once again coming up from the south. The fires that continue to burn down south in the southeasterly flow, the monsoon sort of pattern will once again send some of that smoke up our way. You'll notice, if I zoom in here, that in this area where we saw the ridge fire burning over the weekend, you'll notice there isn't much smoke, at least not visible on the satellite, which is good news. Let's talk a little bit about the fires going on. I mentioned the fires down south, and they continue to burn, and this is where we get smoke into the Tahoe Basin from. We have the Long Fire and the Trout Fire, 15,000 acres, 8,900 acres. They continue to put up smoke, and that's why we continue to see smoke over Mariposa County. But what I want to focus on is the Ridge Fire, because this one blew up over the course of the weekend. I think it started on Saturday. It looks like they have a pretty good handle on it. Let me zoom in on this a little bit more so you can get an idea of what's happening here. This is Highway 20, so we're talking about the eastern part of Lake County and into Colusa County. It appears from the notes from CAL FIRE. This is Bear Valley Road. They were trying to hold Bear Valley Road. They were worried that it would get over. It looks as though they were able to hold Bear Valley Road. So that's, well, I don't know if this is one of their containment lines. It does look as though if they can hold this, they can maybe keep it burning in this relatively rural area. This is where it started, this is where it burned to, and this is the road that they were able to hold. And again, burning north of Highway 20 in a relatively remote area, but these areas shaded in red in Lake County and up toward the Indian Valley Reservoir, all of these areas are where we do have the evacuation orders, just in case we see the fire move. But again, not seeing a lot of progress on this fire in the last 12 hours or so, and no smoke coming off of that. But we'll keep an eye on this during the course of the day today. Hotter temperatures, low humidity, probably not much wind in this area today, so maybe CAL FIRE can continue to get some good work done on that. And just hope no more fires break out during the course of the day today. All right, let's take a look at the overall weather picture, because the next couple of days are setting up to be pretty hot. And it's this old high that we've been seeing so much of this month. Just the perfect location for it right here. This is getting into the day tomorrow. The high here, you can see that southeasterly flow, the flow like this. That's why we get the monsoon flow. And we'll once again see showers and thunderstorms, generally south of Tahoe and on the east side of the Sierra. And that means with this high here, valley temperatures will be up around 105. And that high just continues to expand. And as we head into the day on Wednesday and Thursday, that high still remains. Now, let's get into the day Friday. This little low coming by will likely spread a few clouds our way Thursday afternoon and into the day Friday. And then this, let's see, what day is this up to? We're up to Friday. Friday, we could see noticeably cooler weather. And if that trough holds as we get into the weekend, we could see temperatures in the upper 80s or low 90s, which would be a nice relief. Now, you'll note as we get into the end of the weekend, the high is now here closer to the Four Corners, and we have southwesterly flow here. As we've seen so often this month, it doesn't take much to instead have that low be pushed a little farther north and move the ridge a little bit farther in. But this is the latest thinking, and this would keep temperatures in a much more moderate range as we end this month. So speaking of temperatures that we're going to see, let's take a look and see what the HRRR is showing this morning as we head through this afternoon. Stop it at 5 o'clock. Valley temperatures are in the north end of the valley, are up in the 110, 111 range. That's Redding and areas north of Chico. Around the Sacramento area, probably that 105, 106 range. A little bit better into Solano County. Tonight, not much in the way of relief. Overnight lows in the upper 60s and low 70s. And then that sets the stage for a hot day on Tuesday. One of those days we're over 100 degrees by 1 in the afternoon. And then we top out around 107, 108, something like that. And then we'll likely do the same thing again during the day on Wednesday with temperatures in that 106, maybe 109 range. But it does, again, appear as though we'll see cooling for Friday and the weekend. But yeah, we end one heat wave, we start another one. And again, our definition of a heat wave is 3 consecutive days at or above 100. So records continue to fall, although I don't think we'll do individual records. Records for daily records for this week are 109. One of the days, Tuesday is 111. All the other days are 109. I think most areas will stay below that. Those are for downtown Sacramento. I don't think we'll quite get there, but it'll be relatively close, that 109 that we have for a record for Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's what we'll be tracking over the next couple of days is heat. Hope no more fires come our way, and just keep your fingers crossed we'll see some cooler weather by the time we get to Friday and the weekend. So that's everything I've got for you on this Monday morning. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.